What's up guys? So if you're looking for JB Town project or you are currently surveying in JB Town project, you might end up comparing with RNF and Causeway Square. So both are very close to CIQ and RTS, and both also attract foreigner, MM2H buyer, investor and Singapore commuter. But some of you actually don't really realize that actually this is two different products, because one is visible, can actually see what is going on inside, is already established with the vibe, everything. Another one is for future project and furnish package and provide worry-free management. So today I'm not just going to compare with these two projects, which one is better for you, which one is the best, but I'm going to explain why RNF is more suitable for you, why Causeway Square is more to your needs. Let's go! So before comparing with the layout, the price, the package, you should start asking yourself a few questions. Number one, are you going to buy for investment or for own stay? Number two, are you going to go in and out Singapore frequently, regularly? Number three, do you want to have the property that you can see already, inspect now, or you are willing to wait for few more years, future development? Number four, are you willing to handle the renovation, the tenant, the rental all by yourself? And lastly, are you buying for something you need now or something you will want to use in the future 2 to 3 years time? Once you know the answer, the choice becomes easier. Firstly, if you are a buyer travel from JB to Singapore daily, frequently, so you should not just listen like, oh, this project is very near to CIQ or RTS. You should actually test out yourself. You should actually know the walking distance like how. Because from walking out to your unit to the CIQ or RTS, is it by shelter? Is it going to across any major road? During night time, because when you come back very late, is it very vibe? Is it got lighting? All these little thing is the thing you should also consider when you look at the project. So if you prefer the route that can be tested out today, RNF is the choice, because it's already completed and the route is also there, the link bridge is also there. You can test it out yourself today, now. But because it's already completed, so you need to accept the condition as what it is now. But for Causeway Square is totally different perspective. It's a more newer product with a modern design. It comes in like car park layout, furnished design and spirit design. All this is more convenience comparing with RNF. But still you need to study the actual walking distance after the completion, how is it operate. So for commuter, if you want to test it out the walking distance, how is the experience like, RNF is the best choice. But if you prefer newer product with modern design and comfortable buying experience, Causeway Square is the choice. So if you are a buyer who are looking for completed or want to move in as soon as possible, RNF is your primary choice. Not because this is the best, but because RNF is completed and you can see the current living condition, environment, how's the lift working, is it very crowded, how is the shuttle bus, how is the downstairs, got what, anything you can see visible already. And as an investor, you can also take the current rental price to calculate your ROI instead of the projected rental figure. But because it's a completed development, so the same type at different level, different facing, different orientation, different view will have different pricing. So when buying the RNF, don't just look at the cheapest price, you should consider the whole overall, because you are not just choosing the project, you are choosing the unit already. And if you are not rushing, you can wait for 2 to 3 years time, you could consider about Causeway Square. Because Causeway Square is for people who are not in rush and enjoy newer product with modern design and the ease, the worry-free management thing, because they come with partial furnish and Airbnb management for you. But the risk is that because it's not yet complete, so the future living condition, as living experience, the management working is not yet proven. So if you are looking for a very fast one, want to take the key straight away, want to moving one, look for RNF. But if you are that kind of person who is not rushing and can wait for 2 to 3 years time, Causeway Square is one of the project you could consider. So if you are the investor who don't want to manage every little thing, this is where Causeway become more attractive. as one of the key selling points is that it provided 70% of the furnished package, and it also comes with Airbnb service management. However, Airbnb service management doesn't mean you don't need to worry every little thing. Before buying, you should ask what is the package provided, what kind of service they charge, what kind of thing is under you, what kind of thing is under the management. All these little things may affect your profit. And R&F also provided with Airbnb service, but there are various types of Airbnb operator inside that location. So you have to find yourself, each other have to compete themselves. So this might increase your furnished package because you need to do more special design to attract more people to stay in, to increase your rental income. So if you are looking for more flexible, more design yourself, all things can design yourself one, you should consider R&F. But if you want to be a more worry-free, just want to buy a unit, then sometimes can stay yourself, this Causeway Square is one of your choice. So if you are a foreigner applying for MM2H, one of the questions you should ask yourself is, how often will you be staying in Johor Bahru? Because if you are staying just for a few days, weekend home, this kind of thing, so furnished package and rental management is quite important for you. This is where Causeway Square become more attractive to you. But if you are planning for retirement staying, long-term staying, you should ask yourself a few other questions. Is there any restaurant downstairs? Is there any food court? Is there any like mini market, all this kind? Is it convenient for your Grab to pick you up, to drop you off? Is there any school nearby? Is it convenient to walk around? Anything in nearby like Giant, grocery, this kind of thing. So this is where R&F become more attractive because you can already see and experience yourself. You can also even stay for a few nights to experience and think about it whether this location is suitable for you or not. So for foreign buyer, if you want to have a more established value, can experience, can view, can see now, R&F is the choice. But if you're looking for newer product and want to have a worry-free investment thing, rental, furnished item, all is already included one, Causeway Square might suit you better. Lastly, if you are parents who is going to buy for your children, you should ask one question. When is your children going to use this property? If he's going to commute very soon to Singapore for studying, for working, R&F should be the choice as it's going to be complete soon and you already can test the walking distance, the environment living, and you can also arrange for early moving. But if your children is going to use this property like 3 years later, a newer development like Causeway is much more suit your need. And some of the parents, when they buy the property, they're always based on their own preference. Like, I want a bigger living room, I want a higher floor level. But actually, you should ask your children, as they might just consider the environment, how is it commute, whether easy access to live, this kind of thing. So buying a property, you should base on the need of the person who is going to stay inside. If you're still unsure after hearing all this, you should answer these further 3 questions. First one, whether you are moving it earlier, immediately, or you can wait. If you want to immediately move in earlier, you should look for R&F. But if you can wait for a while, Causeway Square is one of the consideration. Question 2, are you willing to manage the furnished thing yourself? Because if you want to have flexible furnished item, design yourself, and more flexibility, R&F is a choice. But if you want to have a worry-free investment, you want to move in very soon once the key collected and have a rental management company to help you take care of your unit, Causeway Square is one of the project. Question 3, do you value an established environment or you want to have a newer future development? So R&F allow you to see the actual thing, you can see the environment, you can experience yourself. Causeway Square, however, provide you with a future development with newer product and package for modern investor. However, future planning doesn't guarantee a future performance, and actual project doesn't mean every unit is worth buying. The right answer depending on your need, the timeline, and how much work you're willing to do when you get the key. So that's about it for this comparison between R&F Princess Cove and exsim Causeway Square. So both of their projects have their own benefit and advantage. It's a similar product, but it aims to have a different kind of buyers. So if you're still unsure which project you should choose, comment, compare, and let me know your budget. When are you going to use the property? And what is the purpose? For homestay or for investment or both? And I can help you to compare the few unit types, the layout, the advantage, and why it's suitable for you. I'm Casper, and I'll see you in the next video.